You've spent hours building up to a grand finale, and that anticipation was rewarded with total crap. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 worst video game endings.
The paths are open, but you have to choose.
As you may have guessed, this clip contains major spoilers. You have been warned. Number 10, Super Mario Sunshine. Kicking off our list is the ending that proved that a core Mario game should never even attempt the sort of depth that necessitates dialogue from a character like Bowser.
Junior, I've got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know, she's not really my mama.
The result was an unprecedented level of badly dubbed, 80s-esque Saturday morning cartoon cheese and one hell of a weak sign-off. I mean, clearly the death of a water gun sounded like a tearjerker on paper, right?
Mario, was I
Number 9, Resistance 2. As far as pointless slogs go, Resistance 2 probably takes the ultimate prize. Having played through the campaign as Nathan Hale, who is struggling with an alien virus, gamers expected to find a cure at the end. Instead, Hale becomes totally possessed and begins to say some pretty unsettling things.
Can you hear them? They're calling to us. It's beautiful.
So his friends put a bullet in his brain and the screen goes black.
This is just the beginning.
Gee, that was satisfying. Number 8, Half-Life 2, Episode 2. Half-Life 2 may have been a tour de force, but its ending was a jumble of loose ends.
Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have...
Time, Dr. Freeman?
So when 3 follow-up episodes were announced, fans eagerly awaited a proper ending to their beloved series, with the horrific cliffhanger at the end of Episode 2 only further whetting their appetites.
I love you, Dad! No! Oh my God, no! No!
That was in 2007. Years upon years later, dedicated fans are still left wallowing in frustration over this de facto conclusion.
Dad! Oh God! Dad! Dad! Dad, please! Dad! Oh my God!
Number 7, Borderlands. As a Vault Hunter, you and your friends just spent dozens of hours fighting your way across an alien landscape in search of the Vault, said to contain unimaginable treasure. The suspense was killer, and apparently, so was the prize.
Sergeant, get your team ready to go inside.
That's right, inside the vault was a giant freaking monster. No, it wasn't guarding treasure. There is no treasure. I guess we should have seen this coming. The planet is called Pandora, after all.
I'm sorry I couldn't warn you about what was in it. But for you to be there to stop it, it couldn't have unfolded any other way.
Number 6, Bioshock. Bioshock contains one of the best twists ever found in a video game, almost overshadowing the one found in System Shock 2.
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find it? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
But after practicing their golf swing with Andrew Ryan, players are forced to keep slogging through what was definitely the weakest part of the game. Then, they get a crushingly standard boss fight and a choice of 2 cookie-cutter endings. Hooray for morality choices.
They offered you this city. And you refused it.
Number 5, Ghostbusters 1984. There are way too many horrible retro game text endings to list here, so instead we'll sum them all up with this gem. Here it goes. The ultimate worst message. Far from resembling a great game, Ghostbusters never really had anything to do with the theme of justice, because they were busting ghosts, not criminals. So, even if the message had made sense, what's with all these typos? Congratulation? Seriously? Number 4, Halo 2. It may have been the middle entry in the trilogy, but if you spent big money and stood in line at midnight to get it, then you expect a fantastic game to have a satisfying conclusion. Instead, it leaves off with a sudden black screen cliffhanger.
The prophets have betrayed us.
Even worse, Chief had already signed out at the end of the second to last stage, so the finale was an arbiter level. Did they run out of money or something?
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
Number 3, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, The Sith Lords. This 50-hour plus role-playing game had you spend a great deal of time developing your relationships with the supporting characters, just to bottleneck at a cheap ending in which absolutely none of that mattered. No matter what you do, Kriya collapses and the planet blows up. You never find out why she turned out to be a Sith Lord, or why you decided to blow up the planet. Seriously, what the hell just happened? Number 2. Mass Effect 3. This epic trilogy is tightly focused on the theme of personal choice, even going so far as to carry your decisions and characters over between installments on your quest to stop the Reapers. So when players get to the end and had to pick from one of 3 cataclysmic, all-encompassing endings, they were not happy. Neither were they happy with their 100+ hours of gameplay spanning 3 titles wrapped up into a 2-minute cutscene. What happens to the rest of your crew? Why did the mass relays have to blow up? Does Garrus ever complete his stamp collection? We need to know! Number 1. Ghosts and Goblins. Taking the top spot on our list is the nearly impossible 8-bit game that pulled gaming's most infamous fast one. Here, you finish the entire game only to be told that the final fight was an illusion, sending you back to the very beginning. Only by beating the game again immediately, because there's no save option, can you see the real ending. Adding insult to injury, even that read like a badly translated fortune cookie. Agree with our list?
A man chooses.
Which ending had you clamoring for a retcon? For more great top 10s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.